Cinna the Poet is a really powerful, punchy hour in the theatre that takes you from 0 to 60 really, really fast in terms of getting you to write creatively. There's an act of creation happening on the stage, and gradually it moves through into the audience. And it does it with music, it does it with film, incredible film that we're working with in this show. It's like a total piece of work. And all the film and all the music and all the performance and the work we've done in rehearsal is about trying to find ways to generate that creative act in an audience. It's one of 5 plays I've written that take a minor Shakespearean character and sort of expand their worldview. Cinna the Poet is a small character in Julius Caesar, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. He appears in one small scene. He's mistaken for somebody else by an angry crowd and is killed by that crowd. So these plays are kind of projects to restore those characters' reputations to some degree, to give them their moment in the daylight again. So in the story of Cinna, there are loads of themes really that around poetry. He's a poet. Around political upheaval, because he's killed as a fallout from the world being turned upside down through the assassination of Julius Caesar. Also ideas around freedom and liberty and language. And it's a very, I find it a very moving story. Someone who just is in the wrong place at the wrong time. So all my theatre is trying to find ways, well, in the spirit of Julius Caesar, to create a republic in the space. A republic is a place where everyone is equal. So to generate ideas of equality. That means giving an audience a more active role in the performance. So it's great to sit and just watch a play, it's great, but I'm interested in stepping up a little that experience. So on one level, for young people, it's almost like it's a combination of a lesson and a story. And what we learn from the story, we hopefully find a place for in the lesson. And vice versa, what we find in the lesson, we hope we find a place for in the story. So they write because I want, the excitement for me in the play is to trigger an understanding of how powerful words are. We are living in a world where words are really slippery and really dangerous and are employed in really manipulative ways. Words can turn people, can control a situation. The classic fake news idea or the alternative facts idea. Those kind of new words that didn't used to exist. They are now ways in which people in power can control people who don't have power. That's been happening in the world a lot recently. So it feels like a very contemporary play, a very, a play for now, really, in terms of how people are manipulated by language.